Greetings my friends, how you doing? This is Zed from Zed Outdoors. I hope you're having an awesome day. If not, then just pretend it's awesome. That's what I do. So, in this video I want to talk about how you connect with other bushcrafters. Now, why would I want to cover a topic like that? Well, I get asked a lot of questions, obviously being present on the interwebs. So apart from questions like, Zed, why are you so ridiculously good looking? And Zed, did you not get my restraining order? But apart from those two questions, one of the most common questions I get asked is, Zed, I'm so-so from so-so area. I've gotten into bushcraft, or I'm into bushcraft, and I don't know anyone around me that's into it too. So I want to talk about connecting with bushcrafters in the context of people that are in your locality, not in general, okay? And it's actually a very straightforward answer. The reality is, it's social media, okay? That's the reality. That's the world that we live in. Whether you love it or hate it, whether you embrace it or don't embrace it, we live in a social media era. We live in the internet era. It's a part of the fabric of everyday life now. And the mere fact you're watching this on YouTube or wherever else that you're watching it is a testament to that. So the simple answer is use social media to connect, even with people that are local to you. Now here's the thing, from me starting out 2.5 years ago, this is where I switched into old man mode. Back in my day, right? But back in my day, 2.5 years ago, it was still a decent sized community. Apologies, planes going overhead. It's probably looking for friends too. But when I started out 2.5 years ago, it was obviously a very good community that I built up with bushcraft. But now, fast forward 2.5 years, it's just exploded. So many people are into it, which is a fantastic thing because it opens up more and more possibility. So, in terms of social media, you can connect with people in general, obviously. But now, when it comes to people around you, that's what you use. You use the same social media avenues to connect with kind of people in your locality. Now, to answer the question of how you actually go about that, obviously there's the initial thing of just go to Facebook and simply do a search. It really is about as sophisticated as that. However, what I'm realizing over time is not this kind of central place where there's a lot of that information there. Yes, you could do individual searches and what have you not. So what I've decided to do is take a bit of initiative, and I'm going to set up a page on my blog, or it's going to be a section called resources on my blog. Now, I've only just kind of relaunched my blog. I've kind of revamped it. I've still got a bit of work to do on it, but I've just kind of relaunched it as it is. And that's zedoutdoors.com. But what I've done on there is I've created a tab called resources. Now, what I'm going to do moving forward, and from the time that you're watching this video, is on there, I'm going to start listing the different forums. Okay, now forums are really what you want to get involved with. There are a handful of forums that are kind of outside of social media. Like you have Bushcraft UK, you have Bushcraft USA. They're very kind of prolific forums. They're self kind of hosted, and they're very, very active. Especially Bushcraft USA is massively active. So I'm going to put a list of forums around the world, and I'm also going to put a list of the big kind of Facebook groups that I'm aware of. Now this is where I need your help. I'm aware of just what I'm aware of. What I want you to do, I'm going to put a link below this video to that resource section, and I'm going to have listed forums. In terms of dedicated forums and groups on Facebook that I'm aware of. Now, what I need your help with is if there are groups on there that are not being mentioned that you're aware of or you're part of yourself and you feel should be added to that list, let me know, okay? Either PM me via here on YouTube or just kind of comment below with the actual link. And this is the key thing, if you can give me the actual link to that group or Facebook, okay? I don't have to kind of search because I might not find it. So put a link to the group that you think I should be adding to that list, and I'll add it to that section. Wherever you are in the world, I know there's massive communities everywhere in Turkey, obviously Scandinavia, continental Europe, Canada, South America. There's a massive community out in Brazil, Hong Kong, Korea, South Korea. There's a massive community out there. Japan, the list goes on and on and on. Australia, the list goes on. So what I need your help with is if there are groups that you're aware of anywhere in the world, let me know via comment or by PM. I'm going to add it to that list. And what I want this resource section to be is just a resource section for the general community at large that they can go to and they can scan through all the different forums and groups related to bushcraft. I'm going to add some more stuff to that resource section too later on down the line, which I'll do a video on, and that's kind of talk about craftspeople, schools, academies and so forth. But in terms of the kind of places to keep focus on this video about places to go and connect with people, that's what I want to touch on in that resource section. So as I repeat, click on that link below this video, go to that resource section and either use that list, or if you feel I should add stuff to it, let me know via comments. Now 2 or 3 quick tips I want to give you. Number one, the mere fact you have to go out there and network with people means you've got to become a little bit extroverted. Now, the reason why I stress that is I fully understand, including myself here, that most of us in our community were quite introverted. I guess it's just the nature of being into bushcraft and the outdoors. You're quite introverted within yourself. But it's needless to say that when you go out there, you've got to kind of become a little bit extroverted and kind of get out your shell a little bit, okay? It's not about being the life of the party, but it just means you just got to get out there and take a bit of initiative. You can't sit behind a laptop and connect with people. It doesn't happen like that. It happens in real life. The second thing being is that, like with anything in life, you're going to meet people of all different types in our community, because the same thing happens in everyday life. You're going to meet the good, the bad, the in-between, people you resonate with, people you don't resonate with. The reality is you're going to meet all sorts. The reason why I stress that is when you go, you've got to go a bit open-minded, and you're going to naturally gravitate towards certain people or individuals or certain groups. And once you do that, that's it. You form that kind of kinship. And the third thing is that it's important, even if you don't want to go out there and connect with people, I believe it's so important to connect. My whole kind of mindset has changed since I started connecting with people physically in our community at all different levels. Some genuine friendships have been formed. I've learned so much. My learning curve has gone through the roof. So regardless of whether you're introverted or extroverted, make a concerted effort, please. Just get out there, connect with people. Still have your alone time, but just go out there and meet people. I'm telling you, your learning curve will go through the roof. It will open you up to different experiences and different ways of doing things. And it's just a very sociable thing to do, It's just the way we are inherently as human beings, right? We're social creatures, whether we like it or not. And so, like I said, I just want to stress those 2-3 things. So like I said, I've got a link below taking you to the resources section on my site, which is a brand new section as of the time I'm making this video. And on there, I want to put a list of groups and forums and a whole bunch of stuff that you can go to as a central place to kind of then go out and find the ones that are appropriate for you. And I need help with that. In a sense of you letting me know links to groups or forums that I should add to that list. And secondly, please share this video, in the groups that you're in or forums or whatever. And those of you that are watching, please feel free to contribute. So in that way, other people can connect with what you're doing there. So there you go, man. So that's just my humble tips on how you can connect with people in our bushcraft community. Go out there, take some action. And there's a lot of benefits to it. You can find places to wild camp in your area that you weren't aware of, certain craftspeople or talented people and so forth, okay? So there's a lot of benefits to connecting with people in our community. So there you go. Hope those tips helped. Check out the link below, take you to the resource section. Let's kind of get this ball rolling with that so I can kind of add to it with your input to help everyone else and we make the world a better place. That's my hippie outro for the day. So, hope you found that useful. Please share your thoughts and insights down below. And as always, I hope whatever you're doing, you have a blessed day, a blessed week ahead. This is Ed from Outdoors. Peace out.